In this next video, we're going to talk about getting your views set up and getting sheets set up. So if we go down here under sheets, you want to create a new sheet. Again, I'm in the project browser. And we need to load a new sheet because we don't want a 30 by 42 inch horizontal. So load, and then you'll scroll down to TitleBlocks. And for now, let's just load in the 11 by 17. Okay, so now this is in our Revit file, and you'll see that it has a bunch of information, a lot of which we don't really need. So there's a couple of things that we do like. Right now we've assigned it a number. I'm going down to rename. I know it's off the screen, but just hit rename. We can change this to be whatever we want. So if this is say A 2.0 for assignment 2, call this concept to building. And then there's some other things that we might want to check, like who's the author and who's the checker, which we'll call TA. Now we're going to edit all the graphics here in a moment, but let's just go in and how to change this. Alright, so then we'll just go ahead and, you'll change the drawn by. And whoever your TA is. Alright, so all this rest of the stuff looks graphically rather unappealing and doesn't fall in line with our class. Alright, so we're just going to double click on this, and now we can start to edit all this information. So there's certain things that we know we're not going to use, so we're just going to get rid of them. We'll keep all this for now and see if we kind of want to use it here shortly. So you want to go to Rhino and grab that title block that I created and export that as a DWG. So make sure you're on DWG and just go ahead and save it, and then go back into Revit, and let's go ahead and import that. And when it says, do you want to import from model space, just say yes. So what you should see is that show up. And we're going to unpin it so that we can move it just out of the way for now. So that everything you import has that little pin. You just click on it, and now you can move it. And I'm going to use MB, which is move, shortcut for move. I wish move it up, and I moved it up 4 inches. Be very specific about how much you move it up so you can move it back down. Alright. Now we'll go into a little bit about how to modify these, because you can see that there's some kind of border that's blocking the line. It may not even be the right text size. So if you have properties selected, you'll see as you select these that you have various label sizes. So I'm just going to go to 1/8. I'm going to move this up. And then maybe I want it left justified, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that and say, actually I want it right justified. We'll apply that. So I'll need to move it over. And then I'll do a similar thing to this one. You see those, the little blue dashed lines? Those are telling you that you've hit a kind of an alignment with something nearby, a nearby neighbor. So that's cool. If you get this and you don't want that kind of the blocking out, the outline there, you can just go ahead and edit that property, and you'll see that it has a background that's opaque. So I'm just going to turn that to transparent. And so now you don't see that with either one of them. This one, let's make sure that that's centered. Okay, centered is good. So I guess we want to just make sure that it's centered in that box. We shouldn't, you can see that if we had a huge number of characters that it would kind of go outside the box. We shouldn't have that, so we can leave it as is. And then maybe we want to get sheet name. And we'll go ahead and have that right justified. Alright, so if everything else is good, we'll just delete this stuff. And we'll go ahead and move this stuff down those 4 inches. And we'll go ahead and save this as a family. And this will be our D3, 11 by 17. And we'll load into the project and close. Alright, let's go back down into our project browser and go to Sheets. And in here, under Properties, we can see that we have a D3 right there. And so now it is caught up to everything that we've done. Alright, that's how you make your customized title block.